What's up, guys? Clutch Fank 37 here. I've spent the last 2 days in bed just sleeping and taking care of myself. Believe it or not, I got really sick after Lasnia. I was home for like 4 hours and just started getting real sick, which is bizarre, but it happens. So I figured I would string up and dye up some sticks today and then show you guys the final products and tell you a bit more about what they are, how they tie into Iconic Lacrosse and the donation at the end of the month. And then from there, just kind of give you guys some insight on it. So if you haven't seen my latest video, please go check it out regarding Iconic Lacrosse. It talks to you about what my plans are for it, the donation aspect, and how every month to month and a half I'll be donating a handful or a majority of the profits from the t-shirts and apparel and custom goods to a donation or foundation. This month being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I figured the best thing to do is donate breast cancer awareness stuff. So I have a bunch of standard iconic apparel available, as well as white and pink iconic apparel. Once it's gone, it's gone. 100% of the profits made from the breast cancer ones will be donated. About 25% of standard iconic stuff will be donated. My goal for this month is to donate $2,000 or more, which is a little steep considering I don't do stuff like ECD Greg or Throwing a String do, but I think it's possible with the help of you guys, as well as what I do stringing and dyeing wise and just the cool apparel I have. So far in the last 2 days we've sold about 6 shirts, which is honestly more than I thought we would. So there's still about 26 days left in October, and I'm really hoping that by the 31st I'll have all those shirts gone for breast cancer, maybe some left over from generic iconic. That way I can start the next rendition of custom apparel and the limited edition release. So without further ado, showing you the custom heads I have available for now. The non-BCA awareness themed ones, I will only be donating about $20 from each one. That way I make my money back, as well as a couple dollars here and there so I can start buying more heads and more products to offer to you guys, but still being able to donate some money to a great cause. So first one we have here is the Frankenstein Maverick Kinetic. If you follow me on Instagram and join me for some of my live feeds, I strung this one up. It was very interesting to do. It's got 3 or 4 different kind of pocket things going on in it, and it actually performs very well. So this is going to be a pocket I definitely go back to and revisit and string up a couple times, and maybe even offer as a service, because it's a lot of fun to string and it has quite the unique feel. So it's basically got a Bennett top string up top, then Hero 2.0 cut in half with 2 rolled fire threads. Down here is a traditional with strictly cross lace. Floating sidewall. It is truly a one-of-one custom strung head, and it actually performs very well, which blew me away. So it's fun to have. I just don't like the kinetic personally. That's the main reason I'm getting rid of it. This one's up for sale for fairly cheap considering all the craziness going on in it. Next up is actually one that a customer ordered from me about a month ago. I had a Stallion 700 laying around. He asked me if I'd string up with USA Hero Mesh, and I did. Put on the website for him, but he never picked it up, and I really didn't want to unstring it and try and dye it or string it up differently, so I left it. So it's a white Stallion 700 strung with USA Hero 2.0. 1 nylon, 1 straight, kind of a mid-high baggy pocket. Nothing too crazy about this one. Just really too lazy to unstring it. I really don't want to waste the string, so throwing that one up there. Next, we have a USA CEO custom dyed. This thing's really cool. It's one of the one of the USA themed heads I did a while back. This just happens to be the leftover one out of all 20 or 25 I did throughout summer, which kind of blows me away because the CEO is one of the best selling heads and most sought after. So this one's up for grabs for fairly cheap. And lastly is a brand new Mark II-V strung with Hero 2.0 and fire threads in a pocket I've been testing out, and will be stringing and producing here in the very near future. Calling it the AC-130 pocket. Is designed for shooters. Start off, it's got just a 1 string going all the way around, so just 1 long piece of sidewall string. It's got a bunch of intricate knots and a very intricate pattern that's only available in the Mark II head, so I can't do this in any other head. And you got 2 rolled fire threads, a very nice mid-lowish baggy pocket that once you go to shoot really rips out of there with the fire threads and the craziness going on in the pocket. Kind of see some of the stuff going on there. So that's available. And lastly, the breast cancer awareness heads, which are only going to be available this month. Once they're sold out, they're completely gone forever, or unless someone really wants me to recreate them. But basically, I dyed up 6 custom prequels with a flat cancer theme to it. So basically got the words up here with a pink ribbon, pink fade with 3 ribbons on it. You got 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. just because Iconic Lacrosse is based on the 3 principles. That way, you can still tell it's for breast cancer, but it's also very subtle and simple. So I've made 5 of these and sold 1 already, so only 4 are left. If you want to grab one, now's the time. You can get these custom strung with any type of mesh, which I'll show you at the very end, some of the options that aren't pictured. And lastly, today, while I've been homesick and trying not to do too much activity, but still trying to get some lacrosse stuff done, I have 3 pinked out Mark II Vs. They're just dyed very simple with black stip, just straight neon pink, and then all strung with Hero 2.0 mesh, the new BCA awareness one, the pink striker, very generic mid pocket with lots of snap and lots of whip. Easily to adjust with a shooting string, but I thought these were cool offerings because they're all solid pink, and it's just kind of stands out being a very vibrant head. So those are what's available. If you see a head you want it restrung, I have plenty of options. I have all the different meshes available. I also have some of the limited edition thrown fiber rose mesh. I have about 6 pieces of this right now. Probably string up 2 or 3 and then keep the other 3 for myself. I have standard thrown fiber. I have a couple pieces left of the ECD Hero 2.0, the breast cancer awareness theme, as well as the standard meshes. You got Hero 2.0, String King 3S, 3X, Otter mesh, some Freedom USA mesh, things like that. So thanks for watching, guys. If you do purchase anything this month through my website, either Iconic Lacrosse apparel or custom heads, you will be contributing to the final donation at the end of the month, which will be given to probably the Susan G. Coleman Foundation. I haven't quite decided yet, but I figure that's the most donated one too, so I want to help out. Trying to reach $2,000, so with that, I basically need to sell 2 or 3 more heads and the rest of the apparel, which I'm hoping to do, but you never know. We'll see. So if you guys purchase anything, I can't thank you enough. If you don't, you just like it, the video, and just watch the video, you're still supporting it. Every month I do make a small amount of YouTube, and I plan on donating all that money anyway, so just watching the video, giving a thumbs up or a comment down below helps in its own way. So thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the raspy voice and probably mumbling and whatever. I have an ear infection and the flu, so it's my head's all sorts of jumbled up. Hopefully you guys pick up some stuff. I'm trying to move this as quick as possible, but also do it for the right cause.